All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, leave a like, subscribe, join Discord, link in the description. I will be streaming this game every single day once it comes out. So we're just gonna go over some mistakes a lot of people are gonna be making when playing Wuthering Waves. I'm just gonna play like one of my CBT2 streams here in the background, so you guys can just watch it in the background because I'm not gonna have images and stuff like that on exactly what I'm talking about. You guys will pretty much understand once the game comes out. So first things first, the gacha system. So a lot of people are probably going to be spending a lot of their premium currency trying to summon. I would actually advise a lot of people to not try to spam all their summons on a standard banner. I know it sounds pretty obvious, but come on, like, it's the internet. You already know a lot of people are not gonna do that and spend obviously spend everything for the limited banner. But yeah, please don't waste all your asteroids on standard banner. You get a bunch of standard banner pulls when the game does come out. So next tip is to actually save your stamina for bosses and materials. So when you guys do dungeons, you guys are going to use your stamina. In this game, there are dungeons where you can farm echoes. Is it really worth it? No. Apparently they're going to buff it when the game does come out. If it's not dramatically buffed, it's not worth it. Oh, here's a tacit field right here. Tacit fields are not worth it at all whatsoever. They give little rewards that are kind of bad, and it's the same exact echoes every single time that you can just farm in the overworld anyways, so it's not really worth your time. So you kind of just want to farm boss drops and level up materials. You guys will need a bunch of level up materials. I remember I used to spend a bunch of my stamina just on level up materials because that's how much I would need for the characters I did want to level up in play. So another tip is that when you guys are actually playing the game and you are seeing everything in the overworld, like materials and stuff like that, pick up everything. Actually, in Wuthering Waves, picking up materials is really strong. And what I mean by that is, in this game, you are obviously able to craft potions, and if you also pick up minerals, you are able to craft weapons. So if you guys are picking up things in overworld, you guys will be able to craft maxed out weapons to also help you progress on some characters that you didn't end up getting weapons for. So if you guys see any overworld mats, just grab them. Even if you guys see enemies, I know in most games when you kill an enemy you have to keep clicking in order to pick up the items. The drops are actually auto pickup now. It's fucking amazing. So please, if you see enemies and you're a high level, just kill them. Just kill them as fast as possible, to be honest. So another thing that's really important is that I would recommend for you guys not to actually chase meta. I know meta sounds, appealing. Obviously there's tier lists. Obviously I'm gonna make tier lists. I'm gonna recommend the best characters for you to play, like the strongest characters. But do you guys really need the strongest characters? No. You guys don't even need to reroll, to be honest. You guys can play any characters you want. Any character can clear the content in this game. You guys can watch any videos on YouTube. Even the 4-star characters can clear the bosses in this game, obviously, eventually. Ling Yang actually looks really cool. Ling Yang is actually really fun to play. He's not meta, but he's super fun to play. He has great combat. I like Ling Yang. He's not meta, but you can make a nice team with him and still clear eventually. So everything within Waves you can clear eventually. And yeah, obviously there's going to be a power gap, but it's nothing too crazy where you won't be able to complete something just because you want to main a 4-star character. I promise you it's okay. So another tip is that you guys want to farm echoes for your databank. Now I already made a video about the databank system and why you want to farm the databank. It's because the data bank is really important. It helps your echo farming overall, but the data bank also helps you gain more running stamina. So when you guys start off the game, you guys will have a little bit of stamina. I know a lot of people are going to be asking, oh, how do I get more stamina to run more or climb up walls more? Well, the more you clear your data bank, the more stamina you get. So it's really, really important. Now, along with collecting things in the overworld, another tip is that in the city, there is a synthesis. It's like a synthesis building. So in the synthesis building, basically what you're able to do is that you're able to craft, healing items, different items that you can use in overworld, and there are synthesis levels that actually give you free currency and level up materials. So that's why I'm telling you, it's really, really important for you to pick up materials because it is absolutely worth your time. Another tip is that you guys want to actually cook a lot of dishes. Even with cooking, there's cooking levels. And every time you make more dishes, the more levels you get. And it also gives you premium currency, gives you level up materials. And the coolest thing about making dishes is that you actually get world level XP. I'm not sure if they're going to change that, but you get world level XP for making dishes. And if you guys make dishes with certain characters, you'll get more XP than making regular dishes as well. So there is another thing in this game, and they're called caskets. I think for this, maybe I should actually pull up a picture of the caskets, but the caskets are actually very important to farm. When it comes to caskets, oh, actually, there is a link right here. Oh, here we go. So for caskets are very important because you can deliver them to this guy, an antique, and he will give you dupes for your main character. So your rover, you'll be able to get dupes for him or her, and you will get world level XP and get asteroids and get level up materials. So that is very, very important. You guys can also check out this website. Just found, obviously there's a farming guide. This is something you definitely want to do, and I'm absolutely doing this day one. Like, I'm farming everything day one. I think there's also a interactive map that has it. I actually saw this on Twitter. The creator who made this was actually really cool. But I think, yeah, the caskets are actually on here, but I think they need to, oh wait, no, all maps. Ah, there we go. So yeah, could do it just like this, but there's farming guides to do it and certain pathways and stuff like that. I'm doing all this on day one. But yeah, actually farming a lot of things in this game are really, really important actually. All right, so moving on from that, what other tips can I give you guys? Oh, here's another thing. So I know a lot of people are probably going to try to play the game. They're probably going to try to farm echoes like these, as you can see right here, and think like, oh, I'm going to wreck through the game just because I have high level echoes and things like that. No, this game's going to be a real big wake up call to get good. So if you guys are not willing to put your time into the combat system of the game, you guys are going to struggle. And the cool thing about Wuthering Waves is that when it comes out, and this is actually really, really good because they didn't do this during CBT2, is that every character will have a tutorial on how to play them efficiently. So characters have regular attacks, charge attacks. Some charge attacks do functions, some charge attacks you can auto cancel out of, do fast cancels. Like it's not bread and butter when it comes to the combat system, but you get used to it, and obviously it's easy. Any dungeon enjoyers, I fucking love dungeon. But yeah, combat system is very, very important. You will know the difference if you know how to play a character and someone that doesn't know how to play a character. You will absolutely know the difference between the two. And this will be probably the last tip for this video. I'll release another video of more tips later down the line. But oh, Afterglow Coral. Actually, I think I can pull a picture of this because I think it's actually on Pride Win. But when it comes to summoning, I know a lot of people are actually going to use this material the wrong way. All right, let me pull this up on Pride One. All right, so right here, Afterglow Coral. Basically, you don't want to use this on summons. I know, it's very tempting. You want to use this on summons. Why don't you use this on summons? It's because you want to save them for dupes. You guys literally can get 2 free dupes. 2, by the way. Just fucking crazy. But you guys can get 2 free dupes for saving your Afterglow Coral. So please try to maintain your mental on this, because this is really worth it to save for a character, and when you're pulling for the character, you guys can get dupes for it. And I don't believe you can get weapon dupes out of the other coral, but if you guys are like summoning for like a very limited character that's coming out, maybe when Scar comes out or the other characters that are supposed to come out, maybe if you guys want those characters, you pull on the weapon banner, get a lot of coral, and then you start summoning on the character banner, get more coral, you get 4 characters, get 2 for free. Like, that's amazing. So please try not to use all your Afterglow coral. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna be some tips on Wuthering Waves, things you should look out for, things you shouldn't do, things to manage when you guys first start off the game. Obviously there is a lot more to cover, so once the game does come out in 5 days, Jesus, I will cover more videos about that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Again, leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't yet, join Discord, link in the description, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.